So I was just passing here, so I thought we'd just stop and have a little chat. Now, often to understand what's happening in the present, you have to understand what has happened in the past. Now, I walked right into a police saw trap here at this SS police station. And so there was loads of false allegations about me going to Kenya. And the reason I went is Jaffa and his Yardie gang threatened to burn my mother alive the next time they saw her. So a real evil saw trap. Genocide on the horizon. God confirmed I was to go and to go urgently, not one penny from anybody. So it was a genuine reason I went, a genuine emergency, race against time, a life or death situation. But the post office, DC3, Hope Church Now, this police council reckoned that I was a fake and Halfway Going was a hoax. You know, accused me of money, like I say, not one penny from anybody. Said that I was staying, you know, went on a Fred West, Sutcliffe, Steve Wright luxury holiday in the sun. Staying in a nice hotel, having sex with black hookers, grooming young girls, abusing children. Which is say none of this was true, just monster black lies delivered by Royal Mail. And had these allegations been true, Lister and Lambert and Lister come around, Batman and Robin. But I would have served at least 18 months or a 3-year sentence. But I say it was just all monster black lies. So then some youths come around, and among them was a young girl crying her eyes out. And the woman who was like a mother to her, because I was running a hostel at the time for homeless young men. That was my Christian calling. So these youths had come around to see the 3 lads I'd staying with me, Brian, Dale and Gavin. But this young girl was crying her eyes out, and the woman who was like a mother to her had just been multiply stabbed to death at Barnham, which is about 6 miles from here. And she also thought that she was pregnant by Rob Hammond down at Skull. He was 17, she was 15. So, but then, yeah, the post office again delivering monster lies around this, claiming that I'd got an underage girl pregnant, some said rape, and that to cover up the crime I'd disappeared her under groundworks at Halston, patios I was doing at the time, on Stuston Common, or disappeared her into Dismere. So this is, you know, so I was getting phone calls day and night from phone boxes all around this. Death threats, called me a paedophile, a rapist, serial killer, you know, all mixed in, you know, on the big black cornerstone that come out from Africa. Let's say death threats full of monster black lies posted through the door. Scrawled notes from Perry Green, who later stabbed Paul Chambers in this. So I say the police were really big in this too, you know, nicely setting me up, you know, with all their spies, cronies and informers. So I went to Rowland's solicitors, Mr. Rowlands, who later became a judge, a good judge of character, and he said, again, nothing to do with money, weren't about money, just clearing my name. And he said, you've got a good case of character assassination, Johnny. We'd be glad to represent you. You can't get legal aid, but you'd be looking at £21,000. And this is quite a long time ago. So that weren't an option. So we got 2 tins of aerosol, £5.40, and those sending the death threats. As I cut my brake pipes, loosened my wheel nuts, it nearly got me killed when a wheel came off a fully loaded milk float van, Sherpa van, at 40 miles an hour on a busy main road. It almost put me into a path of a lorry coming the other way. So it had been a 90 mile an hour impact, you know, which I wouldn't have walked away from. So it's a genuine reason for going to Africa. You know, 1 youth with a knife, a gun, 1 gang fire, threatening to burn my mother alive. Genocide on the horizon, you know, people were being massacred and slaughtered in their thousands. So, Roland Solicitor said, yeah, you got a good case. So I say, we marked up the hardcore in this, you know, this council, this police, spies, cronies and informers behind this big hate campaign. just to push it out on, into the public domain, what was really going on. So we put 18 black seds. I mean, they're really painting me black, serial killer black. We marked them with a bit of aerosol, with a black sed. And I say the reason I'd gone to Africa because the sword was out, and I didn't think I was Sorrow. So anyhow, I'm arrested for criminal damage. So I bring the folder down here with the 27 written death threats, not counting the ones from Perry Green. And I'm meant to be coming down here for an interview, but I walk right into a police trap. No interview ever takes place. There's no paper trail, and these death threats full of all these monster black lies are not recorded or logged. I'm held in a cell for over 6 hours. Not even a glass of water. At 16:15, 4 officers burst into the cell. Just prior to this, Mumbling Mary, my GP, Dr. Hume, and this was our first ever meeting. We'd never met him. He came in the cell for less than a minute. They reckon he'd got a drink problem and he was suspended because of, I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I heard. But he came in, just stuck his head in the cell and went, "Oh, you can't stay here," and went out again, slurring his words. And I'm thinking, did he drive down here? So it took him longer to sign my detention than what it did for my so-called assessment. In our first ever meeting with Inspector Bunton, Discounsel, the MP, OBE, Mayor, all leaning on Dr. Hume to sign my detention. So 4 officers burst in the cell on my police report at 16:15. And I say, charged him wanting a piece of me. So I took the first one down by his knee. It's on my police report. And he went down and the others were tripping all over him. And it was a 15-minute free-for-all in this cell. And we left the cell at 16:30. And I was disappeared to maximum security at the Norfolk Bacon SS Pork Farm, Dr. Death's Black Pig Pen. The folder I had with me was never seen again, so completely perverting the course of justice, making evidence disappear, fabricating evidence, false imprisonment, physical assault. I was also denied a phone call. A solicitor of my choice, Simon Nichols Belmore Solicitors in Norwich. I was told no duty solicitor was available, so they broke every Home Office guideline to spring this saw trap. So then I'm in Dr. Death's Black Pig Pen, forced drug, solitary confinement, and more bogus diagnoses are then put on me than on any serial killer, any paedophile, rapist, ripper, black wizard, mass murderer, terrorist that you can mention, past or present. So I say they completely buried me alive, and this laid the foundation for what happened later on. So I say on one side of the Dr. Death silver bullet coin you had all the monster, serial killer, paedophile, rapist lies, Africa dis, and then on the other side you got more bogus diagnoses than you could shake a stick at. And Inspector Bunton later, even though he was Mr. Fix-It, raging in my face, his face as red as a double-decker bus, a red traffic light. "We will fix you, Botwright. You're dealing with the wrong people, i.e. Discounsel, Freemason Fraternal, Mason Grandmaster, MEP, OBE, Lord Muppet McGregor, the MP, the Mayor. We will fix you. You're dealing with the wrong people." And he could have said frame, it's the same thing. So then that laid the foundation, for what happened later on. And like I said, often things do go full circle and history does repeat itself, which I'll discover in the next little video that I'm going to do. Anyhow, God bless, keep safe, keep sweet, and we'll speak again soon. Bye.